Estimation and conversion via probability number one. One more practice with this kind of applicable fractions, decimals, percents, sales kind of problems that you're going to get in the quote unquote real world. All right, number one and number two as well. Let's convert everything into a decimal to compare them. So I've got 8 over 19. I could type in 8 slash 19. Reminder that's 0.42 is 42%. Well, I literally have 42%, so let's get even more specific. If I multiply any decimal times 100, you can see it's 42.105%. Then I've got 42%, then I've got 0.41. Okay, so this right here, this 8 over 19, is actually more than 42%. It's like having $42 and rounds up to 11 cents. So that's actually the greatest. Then 42 is in the middle, and 41 is less than 42. So do the same thing on yours, and if you have a decimal that's longer than a certain percentage, that is more. Same thing with this next one. So I've got 2/3. Notice I can just leave this up here, even the times 100. That's 66.66% or 66.67%. Then I have 66% and 0.65. So once again, my decimal is the least, my percent's in the middle, and then this 66.666 is the greatest. You call that a Repetin bar over the 6 because it repeats forever. 66 and then 6 with a Repetin bar over it. All right. Number 3. Adilla or Adila. I'm a Dylan, so Adilla, Armadilla, was eating jelly beans. Suppose there is a 90% chance the next jelly bean she picks will be red. Written as a simplified fraction, this probability is... All right, reducing fractions in here. So 90% is 0.90, and 0.90 is 90 over 100. All right, so that gives you the reduced decimal. Is there a fraction to decimal button in here somewhere? That's one thing we are really missing from our graphing calculators. I don't think so. Well, this is the first time we run into this problem since we got away from our classroom. In the classroom, of course, we have our lovely fraction to decimal button. If you don't know how to convert 90% into a fraction, well, let me give you some old school tips here. If we have zeros on top and bottom, that's the same thing as just canceling them. So this is just 9 over 10. So if you have 80%, it would be 8 out of 10 reduced, which would be 4/5. If you have 60%, it would be 6 out of 10, which is 3/5. Good luck. You might have to do some old school reduction of fractions, however you used to do it. 9/10. All right. Most of these jelly beans are red because 9 out of 10 is almost all of them. If you have a number like, I don't know, 2 out of 10, you'd say few of them. And if you had like 5 out of 10, that would be half. All right, this is taking its sweet time here. As it does that, I'll read number 4. Wade was playing a game. He had a 0.9 chance of choosing a winning card. Hey, 0.9 is exactly what we just had here, 0.90. So this is the same exact fraction twice. Oh my gosh, did my internet just go out? Come on, Core Focus, you can do it. Oh boy. All right, let's try hitting back a few times, seeing if that works. 4. I'm going to try hitting 5 and then going back. Oh wow, so it did that thing it does to me sometimes, which, if this happens to you, know that you're not alone. It erased all my work, so I'm going to have to fill this in again. Most are red. There we go. Wonder how you guys' internet's been out there. We have so many people working from home in my house right now that it's been challenging. All right, 90%. 9 out of 10. I have the same fraction twice, same decimal twice. It's really lucky. Wade has a good chance of winning if 90% is, it's very close to 100. All right. Determine whether each event is impossible, unlikely, equally likely, likely, or certain. We had some problems like this last time. You will roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 on a regular 6 or 6 on a regular 6-sided number cube. Well, on a number cube there is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the odds of rolling one of the sides, assuming it's fair and it doesn't get like stuck in between the couch cushions or something, that's certain. That's a 100% chance. 0 out of 53 is an impossible chance. It's 0. There is a 0 chance of thunderstorms. Wow, 0 again. Today, as I'm filming this, it's a little stormy outside. Though I think the sun's trying to peek out now. It was raining pretty hard earlier. There is a 77% chance of thunderstorms. That is not certain, not impossible, somewhere in between, toward the likely side. Of course, sketch weather people, that it doesn't happen. They say, that's why we only said 77%. Because, that 23%. That's why, as long as you don't say 100 or 0% for weather, whether men or women, you could have basically a 100% chance of being right, because you can always say, hey, I only said 90%. There's always that 10% chance. That's why I said 90 and not 100. All right, that is it. These assignments have been pretty simple. Those two where you had to convert fractions to decimals and such, hopefully you found a clever way of getting that done if you did not have that ability in your own head, or if you're like writing it down on paper and reducing it. There's only a couple of those problems too, so if you miss those, you'll still pass. You'll get 6 out of 8, which is a C. And then if you even just get one of those right, you'll get a B. And if you could take your time, do all of them right, maybe find a cool converter online or something, then you could even get the full 100. And if you see the 100 here, you will match me. All right. Much love to you all. Hope that life is progressing well. As always, I hope this video finds you safe and happy and healthy and well. This has been another lesson of class away from class, and I love you all and wish you the best now and into your future. Take care. Bye-bye.